right, everyone. Thanks for coming. In the next 20 minutes, I will try to convince you why you should build a mini app this weekend. I'm Takis and working on the developer products for World. Before I start, I want to give some context on what we're doing at World. We're building the real human network, which is our answer to fighting to AI taking over the internet. Our users get verified by an orb, and if you come by our booth, you can also get verified and join the network. This is how we guarantee proof of personhood. If this sounds interesting, I would highly encourage you to read the white paper. It's not required for the hackathon, but it will give you some context on what we're doing. So, mini apps. Mini apps, in the context of the world ecosystem, have several advantages. You get instant access to the 20 plus million users that we have. You leverage exclusive primitives that we've built, and we make it super simple, me and my team over there, for developers that are not experienced in Web3 to actually build a mini app and make money out of it. Mini apps, as I said, leverage some exclusive primitives using our MiniKit SDK, some of which include you can notify your users, you get access to users' contacts, you can receive crypto payments, which is super simple, and I will show you later. And you can leverage proof of personhood to ensure one account per user. This is our whole value proposition here as World. We want to fight, we want to protect humans in the internet because we're losing control. And with World ID, you can ensure that you don't have bots in your mini app or applications in general. All of this is powered by the App Store. Users discovered mini apps through the World App Store. This is the App Store inside the World app, a mobile application we have made. Similar to the Play Stores, apps are discovered by categories, top charts, and recommended. Mini apps are regulated and viewed by us to enforce a certain level of quality. Now, in just 6 months of launching, and keep in mind, these numbers are 2 months old, so add 10 or 20% to these numbers. We've gotten over 1 billion impressions, 8 million unique users, and 500K users coming back to the app and using mini apps every day. How so, you may ask? So, you can find World ID users in over 160 countries with a focus in LATAM, APAC, and very recently the US. Our user base, we have over 20 plus million total users. 12 of those are verified, which means they guarantee unique humans and not bots. And 8 plus million users are coming back each month. Now, some things about our ecosystem. We have over 200 developers and building in over 30 countries. We're growing 25% month over month with 200 active mini apps. This means that we're super early. So if you get started today, you can catch a big wave here. So what's the opportunity? We have over 40 million in TVL. So far, 900 million total opens and 20 million WLT transacted. But this is not good enough for us. By end of year, we want to double our total opens and reach 100 million WLT transacted. So think about this. If you start building right now, you have the chance to capture a piece of this pie. Because as I said, the competition is very low. Only 200 mini apps exist. So imagine like the 70 million transacted that we want, the 70 million WLT transacted left for this year. You can capture a piece of this. So, but of course, we have places to grow. Only 25% of our verified users are coming back each month. And by building more utility on the finance side and more quality mini apps, we aim to reach 90%. We're focused on 3 things as World. Scaling distribution, we're very ambitious and want to 5 to 10x our user base just in this year. Increasing wallet and World ID functionality. And me and my team specifically, we want to make it dead stupid to build a mini app and leverage all the consumer hacks that you could imagine. Now, before I proceed to the demo, I want to showcase some case studies. One of the most used mini apps is Oro, which leverages World ID to airdrop one token per human per day. So as a user, you can only claim one token per day. Plus is an Argentinian financial app with over 1 million in payment volume. Eborium lets you use your Worldcoin in stores like Apple, Amazon, and Starbucks. And Credit, which is a borrow and lending platform. And if I'm not mistaken, the Credit team raised over 5 million in VC funding just in this year. And teams like Credit are building businesses in our ecosystem, which is very important to think about. Like people trust us enough to build on our platform, and we're very committed and determined to providing the tools that you need to succeed. So, some important links. Of course, our developer docs, the developer portal, and we have a Telegram support channel as well. If you want to build a mini app this weekend, there are two dashboards that you need to think about. One is the ETHGlobal dashboard to submit your entry with your GitHub repo. And another one, in order to actually deploy or submit a mini app and use it, you need to go to our developer portal. So these things are separate. Just I want to mention it to avoid a confusion, but we'll be here for any questions, of course. So let's actually move on to a demo. I want to show you how simple it is to build a mini app, and we have enough time. All right. One sec. All right. So, not this. Let's go. I'm going to the developer portal. I'm going to create, this is after signing up and creating a team. I'm going to start setting up a mini app. So to start with, you select mini app and cloud as an option. You can read more in the docs about like what options do we provide. I'm going to name this demo at ETHGlobal. All right. AI, why not? Okay. All right. And now going to the docs, mini apps, getting started. I'm going to use our template because I have faith that it will work. All right. All right. Right now we're installing the template, and as soon as it's get done, I will show you how simple it is and how it actually looks like. All right. All right. My first mini app. Let me zoom in. And of course, I'm using Cursor. I would recommend that too. Guys, let's be honest. Vibe coding is the shit. Okay. All right. I'm going to add a mock secret here. Going to add the app ID from the developer portal. And as an auth URL, let me start actually this it's a next.js template, by the way. So, and I'm also going to use Ngrok. Ngrok is just a service, a free tool to tunnel your local server to the internet. So it makes it easy to develop. All right. So I'm gonna take this and paste it here. Okay. And now you see there is a QR code that you can scan with your World app, and you can see your mini app there. And let me do that right now. It's gonna, and you can scan it as well. And if ever someone is watching on the live stream, maybe it won't work tomorrow. So, okay, server error. let's debug this. It happens. Okay, so I forgot to add the auth URL here in the env. So if I try again, guys, live demos, it happens. Okay, it worked. So if someone wants to do it again, what you will see is just some basic information that you can work with. It's my username. We have an ENS service for usernames. You can pay me 0.5 WLD. All right. And there are a couple of actions like verify with an orb, get token, use permit to. This won't work right now for a reason. So you cannot just send from like Miniapp. You can think of it as a protected environment. So the way we try to protect this as a user, as a developer, you cannot confuse the user to send money to some malicious address. You need to add the contract to the developer portal in order to be able to make a transaction through the Minikit SDK. So right now, if you try to make a transaction in the mini app and press like the get token, it won't work because I haven't whitelisted the contract address in the developer portal. And I can do that right now, actually. I have it ready from a previous app I made. Okay, let's see. And yeah, right now, I, I cannot set this to the screen, but trust me, it works. And this is the 0 to 1 in building a mini app. Now, if you're interested in building a mini app, of course, you know what the bounty is for the hackathon. What we would like to see is a use case that leverages Word ID. So, if you just build a website, it's maybe a cool app, but if it doesn't leverage somehow Word ID to ensure to profit from the functionality that Word ID is tied to a human, and you can have only one account per real human, then it's a good app, but I'm sorry. So try to think use cases that leverage from Word ID. That's something to consider about. Now, I have 6 minutes. The demo seemed to work. Any questions? Yeah.
If possible. The first is your team validating in a manual or fully automatic way the applications we submit? So how does the app submission validation process work? So it's like
to submit a mini app.
No, I understood how to submit.
Okay.
But let's say I'm someone malicious, and I would like to submit some malicious app.
Okay.
How do we prevent that?
Oh, so the question is, how do we prevent malicious app in the app stores? Yeah. In the app store. So let's say here I'm ready to submit my app. I have to fill out some details first, and then I submit it for review. Then someone from our team will do QA on your app and see that it doesn't send money to some malicious contract. It's not it's not doing something that we found as like malicious. And if you pass the review, we regularly we regularly monitor your mini app that it doesn't change over time, because of course it's a website. You could show us one website and then the other day go and change it.
And the second question, you showed us the Minikit SDK.
Yeah.
Is it the same Minikit base chain release, or is it completely different? Because they mini app building kit Minikit as well.
Oh, okay, I see. So the question is if our
that's more like submitting apps for Farcaster, and it works in a Farcaster environment.
Okay.
But that's called Minikit as well.
Okay, so the question here is, just to repeat for the people that are watching, if our minikit is the same or has some correlation with the minikit that Farcaster team has for submitting the apps. Nope, it just happens to have the same name. It's a different SDK. It's TypeScript SDK that provides some commands that you can use in your mini app, like verify someone, get the user's detail, get access to their contacts, send notifications and stuff like that. Yeah.
So two questions. So one question is the permissioning as contract address. Which one we need to fill in? As far as I've seen, there are the two fields to that whitelisted payments address or the contract endpoint. Which one I need to use?
So the question is, for sending transactions to a contract, you can just use this field right here. Yeah.
So for example, I'm going to submit some transaction to my contract, and which field I need to fill in?
This one should work. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And the second question is, you said the most good app is the concept to align with the concept of the word ID meaning, so the one ID or the one person, and which method in SDK requires all authentication?
Oh, you can use the verify command for that. Yeah. Yeah. So the question was which minikit command should you use to make sure your users are orb verified, and yeah, you should use verify for that.
Thank you.
Good. Yeah.
For like submitting project, is it enough to like do the normal ETHGlobal thing, or do we have to like submit it to your because like if it's not entirely polished, finished, whatever, we don't.
Okay. So
of course test with it, but do we have to submit it there because you mentioned it earlier?
All right. So for the hackathon, of course, you have to submit at the ETHGlobal dashboard. But here, the developer portal will play a role in order to develop your app and test your changes. You're not required to submit your app for review, but we highly encourage it if you build something that you want to put out there. Yeah.
I was just curious. So, what kind of like I know that Worldcoin sponsors gas, right?
Yeah.
If there's any consideration that we as developers can do for, let's say, small board for users, just a normal command, like is it built in with minikit in a way that?
Yeah. So the question around what considerations should developers have in mind when building mini apps to take advantage of the free gas fees. So if you've done everything correctly and the question here is you want to make a transaction and you want this to be sponsored, right? So using minikit, you can use the send transaction command, and this pops as a model to the user that he can approve or reject. And if he approves it and he's orb verified, the transaction is sponsored. Yeah. Yeah.
You mentioned that you're looking for apps that leverage World ID. What else do you consider a killer mini app? Like, what are the criteria by which you can say this is a killer mini app and this isn't?
I can say what not to do. Don't do gambling. Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a difference between how I host my app if, for example, I'm talented from like Europe, or if I do host it on IPFS, is there a difference, or I can host it like I want? It would work both ways.
For the URL here,
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah.
Oh, you can host your app wherever you want. Yeah, I just used Angular here as an example. Most developers use Vercel when they deploy their app to the production. Yeah.
I saw that there's some apps that like are specifically verified user only. Is it something you just say in the developer dashboard and click only for verified people, or how does that work?
Yeah. What you want to answer that?
Okay, so you can see the second checkbox here.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about it.
But we of course like review this that you're actually following this. Yeah.
Is it possible to make the to give this option to decide within the app whether the verification is necessary or not? Like to have a non-verified and a verified version of the same app?
I mean, of course, you can do whatever you want, but you would then tick yes here. So let's say your app is a game like Wordle, which is a puzzle with words. People that are not verified can play that as well. But the developer has put some limitations or some benefits if you're ARP verified.
So within the app, there would be a version accessible to those that are verified and a sub-version that are...
All right. So the way to think about this with non and verified users is not like a different version of the app. It's just you would think about it. You could think about this as a paywall. So at some point of the app, you just put a goal to the user, and if he's not verified, he doesn't move forward, depending on your use case. That's it? Okay. How many of you are thinking about building a mini app? Okay. All right. All right. Nice. Exciting, guys. All right. Yeah.